Good morning. Thanks for joining me today for our daily devotion. Glad you're here. Hope you had a great night. You're looking forward to a great day. Today is Lori Wagaman's birthday. So happy birthday, Lori. Hope you have a wonderful day today. The cat shaming photo of the day over the weekend was pretty funny. And it says, I scratched at Dad's carpet. They were not pleased, but I was. I think that's funny. And then today's is on my days off from roaming around the house and fighting invisible mice. I like to watch TV in bed, and that's Tigger. That's funny. Tigger's got the zoomies. Sounds like. Yeah, Lucy doesn't zoom a whole lot anymore. Every once in a while. She sees something. I don't know what she's seeing, but sometimes she'll be in bed with us and she all of a sudden she'll zero in on something, usually over my head, and then that makes her run away and she'll scamper down and zoom out of the room. So I don't know if she's seen a ghost or what she's doing, but that's she. Quite honestly, she just doesn't move that fast anymore. She just doesn't. She's getting kind of old, so just trying to make her comfortable. Okay, we are looking at Psalm 17, and it's called Eagle's Wings, and it's written in verse 8. Hide me in the shadow of your wings. We have had a pair of bald eagles on our farm for years. Each year in March, Each year in March, they return to the same nest and begin to refurbish it. By the end of the month, they are incubating their eggs. Invariably, there will be a late snowstorm after they begin to sit. Amid frigid temperatures, blinding snow, and howling wind, they do not leave the nest. When the eaglets hatch and the spring thunderstorms begin, the parents keep constant vigil, protecting the babies beneath the shelter of their wings. Psalm 17 is a prayer for relief by one who is powerless in the face of enemies. Appealing to God for help, the psalmist is confident that God will not only hear, but also respond with mercy. God will be like that eagle who gives shelter under holy wings. When we face trials and struggles in our own lives, we too can boldly cry out to God, trusting that God's protecting wings will cover us amid the storms that swirl around us and will bring deliverance. Let us pray. Protect us, O God, amidst raging storms, and deliver us from all evil. And we give thanks to you through Jesus Christ, your dear Son, that you have protected us through the night from all harm and danger. We ask that you would also protect us today from sin and all evil, so that our life and actions may please you. Into your hands we commend ourselves, our bodies, our souls, and all that is ours. Let your holy angels be with us, so that the wicked foe may have no power over us. Amen. There was a fellow who I used to go visit years and years ago. His name was Ray McVicker, and he lived clear out in the country, and the directions to his house were, okay, look for the red barn and then turn south. And then look for, maybe it was the white barn first. Look for the white barn first and you turn south, and then you look for the red barn and then turn west. And then you follow that around, and there was something sticking out of the ground that I knew to look for, and that's when I turned south again, and then I would run into the farm. And out on his place, he had his own place, of course, for years and years and years. And then when he couldn't live alone anymore, he lived with his daughter and son-in-law, and they had a pretty large farm, raised corn and all kinds of things. And they had several posts out there in the cornfield, and bald eagles would come and perch on those posts. And I don't know if that's what they were for, like if they had put the posts specifically out there for those eagles, or if the eagles just happened to use them. But I'd love to go visit Ray. They put a mobile home in the front yard, like a little 2-bedroom thing. It was very small, but it allowed Ray to live independently and still be looked after by his daughter. Such a nice man, and like I said, I love to go out there, not only to hear his stories and visit him, but also because the bald eagles were everywhere. And I mean, just usually there was usually 5 or 6, but every once in a while, if they were migrating, there would be more. And that was always amazing to me. Where I grew up, we did not have bald eagles. We're not a natural guest, through migration or whatever. We didn't have anything like that. But they're just beautiful birds, and love looking at them. And they are meant to remind us of God and God's amazing power in our lives, and God's protective power in our lives. There's the song, "Thy holy wings, spread gently over me." There's also I don't think it's a psalm. I think it's in Isaiah. But there's the song that we sing about how God will raise us up on eagle's wings. And the eagle is just a magnificent symbol of power and protection and authority. I mean, there's a good reason why it is our national bird, national symbol. But all that being said, it's also meant to be a powerful metaphor for God, because God is powerful like an eagle. God is protective like an eagle. And God is always with us, no matter. So eagles are great. And on a national holiday like Labor Day, where we give thanks for the gift of work, having the eagle in mind, I think, is powerful too. So whatever you're up to this Labor Day, I hope you have a wonderful day. Do what you can to bring some love and light into the world. And thanks for watching. I'll see you back here tomorrow.